An implicit multi-sheet project is created by simply having multiple sheet files in the same directory and always naming all sheet files for sch-rnd. For GUI editing, sch-rnd can be started by listing all sheet file names. Sheets are loaded in the order they were specified on the command line. The implicit project is automatically assumed, and the name of the hosting directory is used as project name. Sheets are marked with U, which means unlisted. These sheet files are not referenced from project.lht. The project itself is marked I for implicit, which means there is no project.lht, or if there is, it does not list any sheet files, only project level configuration. Exporting from the command line works the same. List all sheet names. Ignore any warning about non-existing project.lht. That is normal for implicit projects. Implicit project is assumed even if sheets are loaded later on. For example, start sch-rnd with foo.rs only and load bar.rs using the menu. In the layer selector, bar.rs joins the same rec2 project that foo.rs has, because the two files are in the same directory. Using an implicit project means there is no sheet listing in project.lht, so sch-rnd is not aware of how many sheets the project has. The disadvantage of this approach is that the user often needs to specify multiple sheet file names, for example when exporting the project. The advantage is that if the project already has a build script, for example a makefile, which already has a list of sheets, this list does not need to be reproduced in project.lht. In this setup, export is done using the build script, so the user does not need to remember or manually enter all the sheet file names. Graphical editing happens sheet by sheet or manually specifying multiple sheet file names. To create a new file in an implicit project, run sch-rnd with one or more existing sheets of the project and one or more new non-existing sheet files. The message log will contain information about creating new empty sheets for the non-existing files in memory. Remember to save these sheets. The new files are not created before the first save. New sheets can be created from the GUI as well. Run sch-rnd and load at least one sheet of the project so the project is active in sch-rnd. Then use the menu system to create a new unlisted sheet. Unlisted means sch-rnd will not try to add it to the sheet list in project.lht, so the project remains an implicit project. Enter the name of the new sheet. Don't forget to save the new sheet. sch-rnd will never attempt to modify the build script. After creating new sheets, you probably need to edit your makefile or other build script, so the new file is also exported.